Hát szép jó estét kívánok mindenkinek, üdv újra nálunk, nagyon régi vágyam teljesül végre. Hosszú-hosszú évek várakozása után a Red Dead Redemption végre kint van, PC-n. De tényleg, hatalmas várakozás előzte meg nekem ezt a játékot. Így hát konzol hiány nem nagyon tudtam vele játszani. És most igen, lehet azt mondani, hogy érdemesebb lett volna beruházni egy konzolra, mint sem várni rá éveket, hogy talán kijön PC-re vagy sem. De az már a múlt. Ez viszont itt a jel, itt a játék, végre kipróbáljuk. Nagyon izgulok. Akkor kábolyok lóra fel, és vár minket a vadnyugat. Az vagyok én. Már most jó, már most jó. Azt hittem neki vezeti az oszlopnak. Rockstar San Diego Production. Black Wolf Edition. Mindösszesen annyit tudok, hogy valami törvényen kívüli vagyok én, és hogy a... Tehát, hogy le kell vadásznom a régi bandatagokat, mert hogy a szövetségieknél van a családunk talán, ha jól emlékszem. Jó, azt mondtad, asszony.
My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
Tehát arról beszélnek, hogy itt a civilizáció végre megjelent a földeken. Kurva hangos a zene.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Hát erről talán őket kéne megkérdezni.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but
Melyik
this
háború?
state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently, the Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
Hát ebben van valami.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word.
Meg akartam halkítani a zenét.
Word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other, and who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush.
Miért olyan nehéz különbséget tenni? Nem értem. Oké, ez már én vagyok. Jó. Jó. Kiugassza a dobhártyámat. Gyors kihasználjuk a lehetőséget, hogy levegyünk a zenéből. Van ilyen? Headphone zone? Headphone zone. Oké. Money. 0. Hát, csórók vagyunk, mit csináljunk? Azt tudom, hogy csütörtök van viszont. Haladjunk. Sprint. Oké, rendben. Cső. Mission to the approach the X. Jó vagy öreg? Azt látom. Hallod? Adjak aspirint? Vagy valamit? Stabil lábat esetleg? General Kenobi. Na akkor lássuk, mi van a szalonban. Piás bagás, gondolom. Nézzétek a bénkujjont!
You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to gag you.
They ain't my friends. I'm pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
Menő az a kalap. Kérek olyat. Kövessük Jake-et a lovakhoz. Oké. Ez még mindig szenved.
Is that right? Well, here, let's mount up and hit the trail.
Hajrá, hogy kell?
Take it
Kezdj
slow on the
csókolom.
way out of town. No need to kick up a lot of dust.
Halló? Jó, start. Maintain current speed. Aha.
Go!
Én is tudok ilyet.
So it's Fort Mercy you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange
Hú,
place
bazd meg,
for a
de kilőtt a
decent
ló.
fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. What kinds of soldiers around back then?
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is. So what are you doing up at the fort?
I'm looking for an old friend.
Well, like I says, you ain't gonna find many folk around those parts these days. Those you do find are about as sociable as most reading back to you. I mean, I ain't one to judge a man by the company he keeps, but...
Well, he ain't been friends for a long time.
Valószínűleg ő az az első fickó, akit le kell vadásszunk.
Are you planning on on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are, not like Thieves Landing. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hole up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all?
Kis hülye. Nem tudom egyébként kifele, hogy szólhat, de így a füle...
Oh, it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson, do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
Tehát nem tudom kifele, hogy szólhat, de jelenleg a fülesben olyan hangja van a két ló vágtázásának, mintha a rohani
You
hadsereg
ain't
menne
very
előre.
talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you're better off not knowing.
Meg egyelőre én sem tudok túl sok mindent, de majd...
Coyotes, what a waste of good meat. Not far now. You'll see the fort when you get to the top of this hill.
Hoppá. Várj meg, Jake.
Let's go.
Azt hiszem. Fort Mercer.
Listen, mister. This here's what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in
Szépek
and
a
took the
fogai.
place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Forma az öreg. Approach Fort Mercer. Oké. Csak lájtosan, lazán, vagányan, úgy ahogy kell. A kalapot is fölteszem hozzá. Nem látok. Aha. Maradj a fejemen. Ameddig bírsz. Oké, itt vagyok. Ahó! Ez így jó.
Bill! Bill, I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Egész kis bandát toborzott össze magának.
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge.
Szerintem már nem
No more
sokáig.
Dutch. And no more you. Implored. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well,
Benyomást kell kelteni.
Oh. support you.
És ennyi a játék ezek szerint. Előbb is így feküdtem. The government boy. That government boy.
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay.
Ó, így is
Once you didn't
mondhatjuk.
die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
Napokat voltunk kómában.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston.
John Marston.
Bonnie McFarlane. Miss Bonnie McFarlane.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarlane. I don't know.
Huh. So what were you doing?
I was trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Hát az esély jó visszabelesült.
Dumb.
Just like you.
Kezdi.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later and help me patrol the perimeter? You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
Na, arra befizetek. Tehát elméletileg lógunk a jánynak $15. Oké, kártyát elfogad? Állja beled mi? Csatlakozzak Bonniehoz. Milyen értelembe véve? Hon van? Ahó, Miss... izé... Nem tudom, hogy hívják. Már hogy a vezeték nevét. Bonnie! Ah, itt van.
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Így van.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
Well, no time to waste. The horses are saddled up over here.
Asszony! Nem látod, hogy sérült vagyok, de lögdös. Fókuszáljunk. Az asszony fontos.
There's the foreman's
Ott a
office.
tyúk!
It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right
Oh,
now,
szalad.
Mr. McFarlane.
Na jó. Koncentráljunk.
I picked out a fine horse for you. Whoa!
Lovagoljuk
Come
meg,
on,
új
time
lovunk.
for you to see what a
És
real
fekete.
range looks like.
Easy.
Oké.
Go!
Oké, a tyúk az új kedvenc karakterem. Riding close to Navigator Hold to match their speed. Oké. Holdolom. Holdolom. John, hová megy?
To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
Amúgy szépen néz ki a játék. Jó. Jó, jó, jó. Jól néz ki, tetszik.
What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now where'd you get such an
Kikérem
idea?
magamnak.
First impressions are hard to erase.
Így van, de kikérem magamnak.
That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Tika!
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better.
Hasznos mondás meg ez a... Bocik! Sok bocik!
Try to keep up, will you?
Jó van, a társalogtam a nekkel, menj már! Johnny, indíts!
That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl.
Szép munka.
And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss McFarland.
Patrol, minek? Ride your horse to the hitching point. Press F1 near a hitching post to save the horse. You can save one horse at a time. Jó, akkor én őt most elmentem.
Come on, this is the only chance you're gonna get to rest.
Miért? Mi a... Mit fogunk csinálni?
How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do.
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time.
Akkor éjszakai őrjáratra indulunk.
We'd
Rendben.
best get moving. This is a
Wow.
dangerous time of night for us.
Amúgy szépen néz ki így este is. Tetszetős, tetszetős.
Let's go. Keep your eyes open and try not to get yourself shot again.
Na, indíts asszony. Válts kettesbe a lovat és menjünk.
Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team.
Akar tőlünk valamit.
Come on.
De ugye nem csak itt csaszogni fogunk, vagy most... nem mindegy. Élvezzük a szép csillagos eget addig. És a füvet. Hát nem azt a füvet, hanem ezt.
Look, those damn rabbits are at the crops again. Get down and give me a hand, will you?
De én nem fogok nyulat lőni, hagyjál. Hogy kell leszállni? F, E, valami, így.
Get your rifle out. It's about time these little thieves met their maker.
Biztos nem. Tedd le a puskát és hagyd futni a nyulat. Hallottad?
Take that, little thief.
Mintha a sajátomat kéne leülnöm. Hatvan nyulat kéne lelőnöm? Oké, ezt már nem fogom szeretni.
You got one.
Nem.
You're better at shooting rabbits than outlaws, I see.
Jó, de rosszad.
Thank you, Mr. Marston. Looks like we'll be having rabbit stew tomorrow.
Rohagy
Let's
meg.
get back on the horses and see what else is going on.
Én nem akartam. Szegény nyuszik.
Let's get going. We've still got plenty of ground to cover.
Hallod, ló? Nem vagy te keszeg őse véletlenül?
If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the
Elképesztő a
rabbits stealing our
hasonlítság.
crops.
hasonlóság.
easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city, become a lady of leisure.
Na, давай.
Coyotes are back. We can't afford to lose any more livestock. Kill him, Mr. Marston.
This is getting real nasty.
Come on, boy.
De állj, az micsoda? El kéne olvasnom azért, miket írogatod a föl.
Let's go.
Ó, érti. Azt hiszem kifogyott a detail közepén. Vagy, na várjunk. Kutya! Tyúk! Hol a kutya? Féri farkas! Hú, van ez. Na, давай! Aha. Helyesbítenék. Ez itt oldalt, a térkép fölött, nem a nyulak számát jelöli, hanem a lőszert. Jó tudni. Kezdik húzni az IQ-mat ez a szar. Na, nem már. Pillanat. Oké, megvan, hogy kell eltenni a fegyvert, zsír.
This is you, Mr. Marston.
Még ki? Ó. Oh. Aha. Ja, hogy ez az én lakáskám? Kapok egy vicsillót. Zsír.
Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarlane.
Good night, Miss McFarlane. Banner to save your game. You wake up 6 hours later. GTA. Let's pick up extra ammo from the trunk in your room. Az jó. That means to turn only to buy your weapon, the rest of the comments or purchase foreign. Otabb lesz. Nem tudom mi. Some people in deal on way of information turning the phone. Maps. Aha. Kéne lőszer. Change outfit. Oké, azt majd mindjárt megtárgyaljuk. Revolver 18. Pika ammo 19. Zsír. Outfit. Az hol volt? Az melyik volt az? Change outfit. This is most typical bounty hunter clothing. Ó, zsír. Deadly Assassin. Ezt már szeretni fogom, most látom. Ez mi ez a yeti tudsz? Valami indián. Majd megnézzük. Sok minden van. Oké. Lássuk. Cső. Kussolj, aludni akarok. Igen. What a big must speak with Bonnie McFarlane. Lovacska. Miss McFarlane! Legyen olyan kedves.
Oh, Mr. Marston. How are you doing today?
I'm well,
So-so.
Mr. McFarlane. Thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm fine. Thank you. So, how are your ribs?
Fine. A little sore, but apart from a couple extra scars, it'll be as nothing happened.
Good. Come in, come in. You know, you never did tell me how you met that Bill Williamson or what you wanted from him.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling. See, it's a complicated and somewhat pathetic tale, and by telling you, not only would I be putting your life in danger, but also threatening the lives of some people that I hold very dear.
Well, I apologize if I seem to be prying.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
Of course, Mr. Marston. I understand that a city dweller such as yourself likes to have some exotic secrets, so us country folk are impressed.
I'm no city man, miss.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
I'm still no city man.
But I bet you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
I hate to take money from a lady, miss.
Oh, you won't be. I'll race you right now.
If it makes you happy.
We'll see.
Oké, ez érdekes lesz. Lóversenyre indulunk, ha jól értelmezem. Nem akartam elővenni a fegyvert egyébként. Race start. Azért mit evett az a ló? Gumimaci szörpöt. Hájá! Oké. Haladunk. Hú, a ló. Hey, ez szabálytalan! Indulás! Mondhatod volna hamarabb is egyébként. A kurva hülye! Oké, újra kezdjük. Gyerünk ló, mutasd, mit tudsz. Hát nem konkrétan a hegymászás képességére gondoltam. Na! Menj már! Meg kellett tennem, értsétek meg. De itt csak segbe lőttem a lovat, nem lett baja.
On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this!
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarlane. Let's go! You still think you're gonna win this, don't you?
Hát kurva nagy esélye van, hogy megnyeri. Csak mondanám. Legalább látnám a lónak az álló képességét.
How you doing back there? Are you saving the best for last?
Fordulj, ló!
Try to stay with me now.
Isn't this jolly?
Aha, oké, ezt jó tudni,
Watch it loud, miss. Here.
See you at the finish line.
Kussolja! Még nincs vége.
Yeah!
Aha.
Let's go.
Van egy olyan sanda gyanúm, hogy ezt el fogom veszíteni. Vagy talán mégsem? Utolértem. Fernando Alonso utolérte Bonnie McFarlane-t. Hogy kerül a kettő karakter együtt? Hova megy? Oké, így rendben van.
That's more like it.
That's the way, I like it. Menj már! Ez vérre megy. Shit. Ja, jó, oké. Na csak figyelj. Oké, menni fog. Nem szabad a lónak meg baszni engem. Gyertek! Csak finoman adagoljuk a gázt. Finoman.
I bet you're starting to regret your brave words, Miss McFarland!
Csak ne kiabáld el, John. Még nincs vége. De talán mindjárt. Könyörgöm legyen vége. Vége van? Vége van! Finish! Hál' Istennek. Ezt nem akarom megint, ez nagyon rossz. Ott a tyúk!
That was fun.
Aha, hát nem.
You know, you should go pay the marshal a visit in Armadillo sometime. I'm sure he could help you deal with that nice Mr. Williamson.
Yeah, I might just do that, Miss McFarland.
You do whatever you think's best, Mr. Marston.
Hírni? Zsír. Marston, I will touch him, so I'm on your map. Show legend, mutasd a legendát. Bonnie, Marshall, John és vonat. Na csinálj meg még egy Bonit. Ma úgy értem, hogy küldetést.
Ah, Mr. Marston, how are you?
Good, Miss McFarland. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman.
Take the driver's seat. Come on.
Drive the wagon to Armadillo. Vagy
You're
hova?
looking much better, considering you were almost buzzard food a couple days ago.
I have you to thank for that, miss.
So do tell me, have you needed
Good
the
job.
rest of your life since we last spoke? Can we try to stay on the road?
No, miss. I have not.
Well, that's a relief. Perhaps there's hope for you yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope.
Okay, nincs
Mr.
vonat.
Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
I suppose so. I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
I just know there are two theories to arguing with women, and neither one works.
I'm not even going to dignify that gibberish with a response. Hello?
Ja! Ez jó, hogy ezek itt mögöttem rohannak?
You never did tell me where you live.
I have a small holding up in Great Plains.
A farmer? Yeah, and I'm the Queen of England. And at what point during your day of hunting down outlaws do you find time to raise chickens?
Only been at it 3 years or so. I guess I'm kind of new to it.
You're telling me? So who's looking after this farm of yours right now?
Uncle. Well, he's not my uncle, as far as I know. Just an old dog who's as lazy as a lizard on a hot day. The kind of fella laboring under the delusion that age brings wisdom.
Sounds like the perfect person to leave in charge of your entire livelihood.
We go way back, and I didn't have a lot of choice.
I'd be getting back there if I was you.
That's what I'm trying to do, miss.
Na, most már ezt is tudjuk, hogy Johnnak van egy kis farmja. Amire a nagybácsi vigyáz, aki nem igazán
How well do
nagybácsi.
you know New Austin?
I don't. We talked about coming down here many times, but never made it.
Who's we?
Me and the folks I used to work with. Yeah, New Austin.
Work.
That's real outlaw country, where the old ways still hold true. Do a man wrong, he'll shoot you for it. Do a man right, well, he still may shoot you for it. But at least you have an idea of what's right and what's wrong there.
Dear, oh dear, Mr. Marston. What dreadful novel did you get that romanticized drivel out of? Those days are long gone, if they were ever here at all. According to Paul, those days were just people shooting each other because they lost at cards. We'll be lucky if our ranch survives another 5 years. Businessmen are the new cowboys.
Van benne valami. Nem látod, hogy jövök, bakod.
You look like a man who's been through the mill.
Thank you.
I mean, you've lived some life. I'm 27 years old and I have rarely left Hennigan's stead. Although many years ago we did briefly employ a French governess. Well, I think she was French. She said she was French, but she spoke Russian. That was when Paul thought I would become a lady.
A change of pasture doesn't always make for a fatter calf.
I know, and I wouldn't change my life for all the money in the world. I'm just saying, sometimes I wish I'd been, well, braver. Been to more places, seen more things.
If you ask me, it usually takes more strength to stay than to run, Miss McFarland.
Helyzettől függ. Na, beparkolunk ide a járművel.
So this is Armadillo.
Na most már leveszem, mert szorítja a fejemet nagyon.
But it does okay for us.
Elveszettem egy alkatrészt, na mindegy.
Most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine. The first one's on me.
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life, so be polite to him. Meet me in front of the general store when you're done.
Oké. Tetszik a város, tetszik. Aranyos sokoka. Kezit csókolom. Dr. Dur! Jó napot! Ó, ingyér van a medicin, akkor adjad. Dohány, alma. Mást úgy se tudok menni. Ja, már nincs rajta a fejemben. Medicine, annak közül szólni Satchel, Pesbitopajo, Satchel. Itt van B, Warhorse, ez mi a tököm? Aha. Én nem nagyon akartam ezt, de mindegy. As you get into a scream and gradual turn right, when it's dark red you will die. Kösz. Ó, újra eljött az életem, zsír. De várjál már, hát... Enter use. Tudom use? Mi az a kit? Ez mire jó? Mit csinál ez? He's the best rest of his river one repeat him and say you have none. Aha. Tehát táborozhatok kint a szabadban, nem kell hazamennem? Az jó, mondjuk. És... You're the helpful heart, kösz. Na, akkor találkozzunk a kisasszonnyal az üzletben előtt. Have a fair injury for a short time or use medicine to further restore your health. Okay.
Well, thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once. And a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take a stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
Bachelor. Hello, Ka. You can purchase and rent properties mod with... Igen. Oké, ez nekem vörös posztó, ilyeneket muszáj. What purchase rented, you can save your game in each location, the each host, extra ammunition items. Ezt jó tudni. Poker's available to play at a number of locations. Az jó. Egy kurva fillérem nincs, hogy játszak, de hajrá. Jó, stores, oké. Ennyi? Látok itt valamit. Movie House. Ez mi? Mi az utóki? Fegyverek, General Store és a taxi. Stagecoach taxi. Oké. Na. Journal. Brief challenges, strangers. Huh? És valahol itt a Marshall, ugye? Nézzük meg ő mit ajánl, vagy mit tud. Milyen nap van? Vasárnap zsír. Nem tudom miért olyan zsír, de zsír, hogy vasárnap van. Tehát megyek a Marshallhoz? Mi az, hogy miért ez a rohanás? Kutyós! Kutyó! Lehet csötyörgetni a kutyót? Nem lehet. Ez egy negatív pont. Sheriff! Valaki jól horkol.
Excuse me.
A sheriff alszik. És fuldokol. Akkor a csulli!
Shut up, you! And what you want?
My name's John Marston. You wanted to speak to me.
I did?
Nem
Apparently
dead?
so.
Why?
I guess because we're both in the business of the law.
Mátolója
You
köpős
that
sheriff.
fella from the train company,
No, I'm from Fort Mercer.
Fort Mercer. You them one of them Williamson boys.
Calm down.
Go on, shoot him, mister. Shoot him.
Come what, you getting kicked with me, boy?
What's going on here?
Aha.
I got me one
Ez
of
is
them
köpköd,
Williamson
bazd meg.
boys.
I got me one of them idiots who give marshals a bad name.
Jonah, put your gun down. You must be the man from Blackwater.
Yes, sir. Listen, that dog ain't too bright, but he seems loyal.
Jonah, get out of here for a minute.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson, sir.
Még köp... Jó, helyes.
And you.
De siányérzetem lett volna,
I
nem
don't
köp
see
még
nothing
egyet.
of your hide around here, friend.
I think there's some school children down the way you can go and frighten.
Oh, hardy fucking har. Dickhead.
What are you doing here, Mr. Marston? Apart from frightening my deputies.
I'm here to capture or kill Bill Williamson.
Hú, de vicceset mondtam.
Can you help me?
He's outside my jurisdiction. He's in the next county.
Tehát nem az ő
Of course,
hatásköre.
Bill Williamson and his boys have tended to keep themselves away from my town.
So you're happy to have him out there?
Well, I ain't happy, but I also ain't suicidal. My job is to keep this town safe, not clean up all of these 3 counties. It's hard enough around here.
You know, I hear you speak, and suddenly I'm reminded of how some of the people I respected most in my life had a problem with authority. What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm sure you and your fine friends have enjoyed spending your time running around pursuing noble causes. My cause is to keep this town from turning into a living hell for the folks who live here. Whole world has problems, mister, and I'm here doing what I can.
Why? What's happening?
Right now, I got the railway, the people who pay my salary, trying to get me to turn a blind eye to them burning down settlements up there. I got a bunch of cattle rustlers out near Box Canyon needs shutting down. Not forgetting the gang that keeps murdering homesteaders out in the back country. And I got a bunch of hoods over in the saloon, drunk, threatening to shoot up the whole town. That's all I got today. But it's early yet. Give me a couple more days. There'll be more.
All right.
Tetszik a
tell
sheriff,
you what.
szimpatikus.
Let's go deal with them hoods in the saloon. Then we'll discuss Williamson.
Okay, boy.
Bolyó. Vagy
You're a
lövöldözés.
persistent little cuss, ain't you?
Only when things matter.
Nos, akkor elintézünk néhány rossz fiút a szalomban. Most te komolyan ilyen nyugdíjas tempóba fogsz egész odáig eljönni?
Who we looking for?
Bunch of two-bit hoodlums, led by this fella called Walt. Goddamn road agents who prey on the stages coming in and out of town. Drivers in Armadillo spend more time with their hands in the air than on the reins these days.
And you're happy to let them drink in your saloon?
Happy? No. The way I figure it, better they're carousing in there than out robbing decent folk.
That's an interesting approach to law enforcement.
I do what I can, Mr. Marston. We ain't the government.
Ez olyan, mint egy kopor sokaragó.
Bastard now. Let's follow him. See what kind of hole he crawls into.
Aha, most tanuljuk meg, hogy kell füttyenteni a lónak. Ha.
I've been after that son of a bitch for months. He spotted you. Stay on him, boy.
Na! Megjött a ló.
Come on! If Walton's as bad as you say he is, why don't we just beef him now while we got the chance?
Because that ain't how the law works.
Is that right, Marshal?
And alive, he can still talk.
Doesn't sound like he's a man to be reasoned with.
He ain't. But a few days of my hospitality and he'll be telling me what I need to know. Walton's gang's been growing fast.
Outlawing's easy money for easy work.
Cholla Springs, Gap Tooth Ridge, these boys get around. Walton's the start, but there's plenty more where he came from.
Közben megtudtam, hogyha növelem a... Nem is emlékszem, mi volt kiírva. Na mindegy, de gyakorlatilag ha nő a kapocs köztem és a ló között, akkor nő a staminája. Ami jó. És fontos.
Looks like he's holed up at the old Pleasance house. Let's hold up a minute and find a spot for our horses.
Easy.
Oké, lapuljunk.
Looks like we got company, boys.
Na, ennyit a lapulásról.
Damn. Take cover.
Nem mondod, a nyílt színen akartam maradni, hogy hátra
Work our
lelőni.
way up this hill.
Oké. Bogyó!
I got you covered. Move up to that wagon.
Oké, bassz. Hogy... Gunslinger completed. Fedeztata! Headshot! Hákúval lő. Oké, ez előadta a hattyú halálát. Hello? Talán emerről a feléről? Igen. Pick him alive and you will make money. You will lose honor if you kill him. Aha, jó. Oké. Föl ne kelj! Várj, előbb összeszedem a dolgokat. Akkor agonizálj nyugodtan, persze. If discovered a was going off it. Like...
Not a bad shot, Mr. Marston.
Good.
Why don't you check in with me next time you're in town?
I don't want to be no policeman, Marshal.
Nor did I, my friend, I can promise you that. I'll see you soon, Mr. Marston.
Come on. Whoa there.
Ki kínlódik? I don't listen or people react positively if you have a low honor. Other people react negatively to low honor. Aha. You can be used in the sets. Aha. Jó, tehát van ilyen becsületrendszer. Honor, drifter. Fame. Senki vagyok. Game completed 5,8%. 1 óra alatt 5%? Nem lesz ez hosszú játék. 4 nap, tehát 5 küldetés. Egy küldetés buktam el, mert segbe ültem a lovat, de az most mindegy. Jó. Hogy milyen becsület indexem lesz majd, azt még nem tudom. Majd ahogy hozzá a sors. Must have left you long away from there. You can quickly travel back to town. You can travel to the destination picture of your camp. Open such a B and choose the camp. Oh! Loot. I took frontman with master of all aspects of the wilderness, skills like hunting and sharpshooting and gain fame and money across the land. Találtam $3. The path to becoming a children is long and hard. Try shooting birds with skin cuts to start your own way. De én nem fogok nyulat lőni, hagyjál. Tedd le a puskát és hagyd futni a nyulat. Hallottad? Én nem akartam. Szegény nyuszik. Madár. Ez mi? Vagy baba, az mi az? Annak a jónak szarva van? Csak sepüljen, challenge session. Nagyon sok minden van most így egyszerre. Also the raw material which can be sold at shop. You may also find individuals willing to put these raw materials to unique use. Aha, tehát van egyfajta... Hát? Hello? Open container. $37. Nagyon jó. Egész gazdag lettem. Cipővel nem mászunk az ágyra, John. Ugye Johnnak hívják. Elfelejtettem. Valami balhéban. Keressük meg. Oké, közeledünk, közeledünk. Ne hagyjatok ki a buliból! Melyik a Treasure Hunter? Ő. Szerintem lelőttem egy ilyen kincsvadászt egyébként. Yeah, upside the map, use your knowledge of the world to find the treasure. Milyen knowledge? Miről beszélsz? Saját utcámat nem tudom megtalálni, bár nem, hogy a világban knowledge of the world. Miről beszél ez? Köszi. Jó, itt nincs semmi. Typically, this is good or bad, gain you fame and authority, change population, allow men's behavior towards you. Change population? Mi a manó? Nem, a ládikát akarom, nem a lovat. A ládikát szabad? A láda? Kérem a ládát. Köszi. Nincs láda, jó. Akkor még szedjük ki, amit tudunk a testekből, azt... Egy szarvas. Tudom, azt mondtam, a nyulat nem, de... Ez baszakodik velem. Na jó, csak mert ennyire élni akar. Talán még volt itt egy hulla, nem? Milyen csönd van? Nagyon nagy a csönd. Oké, most már ennyire nem. Na, nézzük azt a tábort. You can pass through to otherwise you can place your waypoint anywhere and travel the nearest road. Travel to destination. Traveljünk destinációba. Megfelelően arancs, armadillo, arancs. Aztán ott szépen mentünk egyet. Cső! És most egy kis csicsilás következik.